pussycat called, what's the Top Cat? I thought it was Top Cat at first, but it's not. It was Snagglepuss. Snagglepuss. He's going, well, Heavens to Murgatroyd. Heavens to Murgatroyd. That was an amazing cartoon. We'll watch it one day, me and you talk. All right, people, how are we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Burma. Company is ILEG Technology Screens. Now, this is a fellow right here, as I told before, has been running some major scams on YouTube, claiming to have these products to do all these amazing things, to do none of this whatsoever. The gain range fake. You can't have two gains on the screen, paint the screen in some different awkward position, and then all of a sudden it basically pops up a new gain. That's a complete lie. Keep in mind, we are challenging in court over that one, and also too, there's a lawsuit that's going to be filed against him for basically posting my face without my permission, which is going to cost him about $100 million for that one. So, in trying to do business with this fellow, we have multiple cancellations. We have cancellations that are here posted on, let me see, I'm just going to type this in real quick. Let's see, PARTAY, here we go, canceled orders, click on here, and this will show you that bottom line is that we've had orders canceled from him, which are all posted to Google, so you can check them out. $700 of orders canceled from him. Order for the Series C was canceled, stuff like that. So, in the Series C, when we came to get this product, the first time it was goopity-goo nonsense. All that was canceled. Money was put back in our account. Even lost a PayPal claim because he went out and tried to sell on the order, which we went to PayPal and requested the product only. Because we don't need the money back, we just want the product. What happened? Money went back to our account, so he couldn't back that up either. So, we found this guy lying on a number of things he was doing, which he should not have been doing. Right here is where we requested for the Series C, right there. And of course, what happened was he removed an entire state. Now, as I said before, to make a statement and say, well, hey, you know, if he does make a statement, we don't service Pennsylvania, that would be impossible because we have PayPal receipts. We have receipts from his website showing that, yeah, we're able to place an order, and Pennsylvania was serviced at the time. He removed that due to the fact that he didn't want to go do another cancellation. So what he did was he went in and he removed the entire state of Pennsylvania. So we're requesting for Rogers, Danny Rogers, to neighbor next door, because you're a big fan of him too, Jamie 1176, McAfee, or what do you call him, Daniel McAfee, to reach out to your buddy and request to put the, of course, you guys can't back this stuff up, but anyway, put the state back in. So our state was removed. So let me go over here to the Series C shopping cart. Let's go pop over here. We're going to go over to premium paints. We'll pop over here. Show you that we're not making all this up, because you got to be careful on making stuff up. Get you a lot of trouble. Keep in mind we have several videos on the blacklist showing that we have requested multiple times from him through emails and also through messaging for the information on gain range, and we got nothing back. So, quantity, add one to cart. There's our cart right there. I'll click on that right there. That's going to bring us down to this page right here. I'm going to put right here, checkout, right there. Now, again, reason why our state was removed, because again, he canceled multiple times. And because he canceled multiple times, that was quite embarrassing for him. As I said before, next time you want to go around on your YouTube channel and make false accusations about my business by saying, he's being sued for that too, by saying at the end of the day that we canceled an order from you. Well, we never got an order from you to begin with, and say that, oh, don't worry, the puss canceled. Guess what? The puss canceled and made some false statement, some lie about us. Rogers, going in your backyard and making that statement that we canceled against you to make us look like we're scammers, that's another $1 million lawsuit. All your lawsuits that are coming to it are all $1 million lawsuits. So you're getting hit pretty hard. So that you don't have my receipt showing proof that I actually canceled your order, you're in a lot of trouble, buddy. Now that's serious defamation and fraud against my business with the intention to try to make my business look bad. So I will sue you in court for that. Now, let's go over here and check right here. We're going to go continue right here. Now, again, as I said before, the goopity-goo nonsense, that paint was just basically nothing but water. As we can see, and we saw the demonstration, and we did multiple orders on his site. We got every single dime put back in our account. Of course, if we can't back it up, it's a fake product. Let's come over here to our state, because that's what they're going to ask for, is our state. So let's pop over here and grab our state right there. Now, you'll notice we're going to do a slow slide down. And I want you to see in the slow slide down that you will not see in any way whatsoever. Our state is just not there. PA, we want PA, Pennsylvania. And as you can see, no Pennsylvania. AP, but that's not PA. Now, the reason why, again, I told you why the state was removed, because he can't back the product up. The product is a scam. He doesn't want the product over here. Of course, he wants the product over here. He did a lot of fake demonstrations. We will thoroughly test that product. You know, we test things over here. This is why products have no batch numbers on it. There's no guarantee. It shows at the end of the day that this is the guy who will potentially rip you off. Now, Rogers, if you feel at the end of the day that what I said was completely false, that your products are not there to rip people off, then you would have no problem contacting me about the gain range, about your product, about removing the entire state of Pennsylvania, about you returning back $700 that was transferred to your account. PayPal will verify everything. So, if your product is not fake and it is the real deal, then why are we getting so much of a struggle of getting an item from you? Everybody I've known, I've talked to, who's trying to get that item has had problems from you. And mind you, there are 10 states missing in there. Count it up, there's 10 states. We can see that Maryland is missing. I can see why he did that one. That guy's a weirdo. But anyway, other than that, the reason why the other states are missing, because after seeing him remove our state, it brought up trolls. And trolls were coming to his channel requesting to pay for us, and he was knocking out their states. That's why I put a little post up there saying I'm being harassed by our company. We're not harassing you. You put blood in the water, and you put blood in the water. What comes? Sharks come. So when they watch you canceled in a live stream, our state, guess what? They started hitting your site at the end of the day, messing with you, and you had to cancel out. That's what happened. If you didn't cancel out, you wouldn't have those trolls there messing with you. So with that being said, I'm giving you to the due date that says right there in the YouTube video. I will post another one every week until we hit the month, so that we can keep refreshing it. Mind, the minute I make this video, it shows up on Google, so this will be plastered everywhere. We're requesting Danny Rogers of PSP Premium Products to put the state of Pennsylvania back in to your site so we can order your product and get it down here for proper testing. Just to make sure that you don't send something that's not for real. Someone else is going to come in. They're also going to place an order. And again, where this order is going and who this person represents and what they are about, I would strongly advise you send them down exactly what they order, because they do have a little bit of push and basically a lot of pull in the court system. So if that item comes down there and it's not what it's supposed to be, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Also, too, keep in mind, you will be shipping this to a post box. Why? Well, there's a reason why. Because if you ship that item to the United States Postal Service P.O. Box, and again, yes, we can get a P.O. Box with a physical address on it. It's called virtual boxes. But anyway, you ship it there, anything that comes there, it means you committed mail fraud in the post office itself. We cover everything. Now, if you say you don't ship the postal boxes, I don't see why you don't. But like I said, it has a physical address for it. I paid for a virtual address for one of the post offices. When it goes there, it's not under a P.O. box. It'll be under a different virtual address. So if you send that, you'll be sending that to them, which means if you committed mail fraud, we have massive evidence on you. Anything comes in there, we have massive evidence on you. There you go. So we have to cover all things. So are we going to have to go through these? No, he's not going to do it. The guy removed the entire state of Pennsylvania. I literally got people over here doing called the PARTAY Pennsylvania Challenge. The PARTAY Pennsylvania Challenge is trying to place an order through Pennsylvania. And people find it unbelievable that this guy talked all this trash about the Series C being so powerful and this, that, and the other, and destroying our company, and Solid Wake 5 talking about I will never buy his product, and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. Just to turn around and have the guy pull the entire state of Pennsylvania because he's afraid. So am I calling you a coward? Yes, you are a coward. You talk a lot of trash. Philosopher, my foot. Range gain, my foot. And then pull the entire state of Pennsylvania because you're afraid. You got until the end of this month. When I come back in on that due date, I'm expecting to see my state. I will launch one of these videos every week to remind you, and I will plaster this all over my forum site. I will plaster this on ABS forums. I will plaster this everywhere, so everyone knows that we put this out here for you. And as for a neighbor next door, oh, feel free to contact your buddy. Jamie, feel free to contact your buddy. McAfee, feel free to contact your buddy and tell him that he's going to have to put the date back in. Because you guys backed this product up, right? All right, then. If you back the product up, you should have no problem getting it done, right? All right, then. Now, let's see what happens. Let's see if PARTAY backs up his friends or he throws you under the bus. Because if he doesn't reply back and he doesn't basically put the product back up there, that means he threw you under the bus. Also, too, we'll use it against you in court. Because, again, we are challenging this company on this gain range nonsense. It's accused of this company selling fake, fraudulent products that are nothing more than scams to rip off the consumers. And we can show at the end of the day, we basically put up a challenge or asking him to put the shopping cart back in. We can place the order because that's what we're accusing you of. So we'll use that against you in court. Put the date back, put the Pennsylvania back in. Pronto. All right, that's basically about it. I'm going to get my shopping cart here, get out of here. Remove this. I'll bookmark your page so we can come back to that. And that's basically about it. Short and sweet, simple and plain. For Danny Rogers, keep in mind, several consequences will come out of this. Not only will this blast you all over the internet all over again, it's showing you can't back your products up and they're nothing more than scams, but we will use it against you in court when we're challenging your company that you went out and developed a website, fake products, lied on camera multiple times about things your product doesn't do to rip off and steal from consumers. Mind you mess up in this thing, you're in a lot of trouble. It's bad enough the lawsuits are going to hit you, going to be actually pretty rough. But you mess up on this is going to cost you some time, my friend. Time. And judging by your age, time is something you don't have to waste. So, get the state back in there. All right, gotta go. Thank you all.